To access and use the search and action bar within 3D Experience, let's go ahead and open up a new part. To do so, we're going to go ahead to the If We compass up in the left hand corner, and in the quadrant called 3D Modeling Apps, I'm going to go ahead and select that. And within my 3D Modeling Apps drop down, I'm going to select Part Design Application. And right away to the right, you notice we get a Creation Successful. That is an easy warning box, and we can actually remove that by just clicking anywhere within the graphic window with our left mouse button. Now if we go ahead and take a look down at the bottom, notice we have Essentials and we have the action bar. The one above it is called your section bar. This basically tells you which section you are in currently. This is the Essentials section. If I click on the button Model, I'm in the Model section. And if we go ahead and take a look, below that is our action bar with all the commands and tools that are used to create the desired action. If you look to the left, you'll notice that we have the permanent area. It is based in white. This area usually does not change. It rarely changes, only to the type of section that you are in, but otherwise you do have the undo, redo, and an overview button. You also have an update, manual update or regular update mode button. You also have paste special, and clipboard. We also have a copy, and we also have a cut button. Now within the gray area, which is our action bar area, you notice when I select the different sections, it'll tell me the name, and we will get different commands and functions within that particular section. Also to note that if I select on this, I can hide the action bar. If you notice, there's a upward arrow in the right lower corner of your screen. Go ahead and select that, and it will bring up the section and action bar. Now I can also right click within this area of the section bar, an open area, and I can switch with these options in this pop-up menu, the icons with labels or sections with labels. If I go ahead and select that, notice now that the small little buttons within the section are now the words themselves, and I can see them plainly. And if I want to go back, just right click anywhere and I can deselect sections with labels, and we're back to that. I can do the same thing in the lower area in the action bar. If I right click as well, I can customize, I can reset to default, I can do icons with labels as you see here. For those of you that are just beginning to learn what CATIA 3D Experience V6 is all about, and you're learning to design, this is probably the best way to learn the different types of commands and what their names are. And also notice that in some of these sections, you notice that we have this arrow button. This is an extension button. If I go ahead and select that, notice it extends the action bar. If it goes off to the screen to the right or so, or to the left, you have these arrows that will then able to show you the rest of that action bar with its commands. We can also select that again. Notice that it brings it back. Now within each action bar, you notice that you have these commands, and they will have these little downward arrows. You select on them, notice that they will bring up another pop-up menu with more commands. If you cannot find them, go ahead and search, and then go ahead and select again, and then you can find the particular command or function that you want to use. And that is the section and action bar.